Yo, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to do a extraction, but we're going to do it using the pre-press mold. Show you guys how I use pre-press molds with flour. Typically, I don't. I typically use pre-press molds for hash or bubble hash, but sometimes I do use it for, use the pre-press molds with flour. When I use them with flour, I typically or after some large volume, easier way to puck and bag a little quicker. Other than that, when I do flour and I extract flour, I typically just do it bottle textile. But I'll show you how we can use a pre-press mold, how it works. Basically, I have 7 grams of flour here, 2 3.5 gram bags. I have one of our pre-press molds, a 7 gram round. They also come in a 3.5 gram square and round, 7 gram square, and then the 14 gram molds, which are really nice pieces. These are real big. They're all tapered, which is pretty cool. It makes it real easy for the material not to get stuck to the sides and whatnot. But anyhow, you can kind of see how these are made. So they come in 3 parts. There's a base, there's a plunger that's tapered, and then there's a sleeve. What I like to do is take 2 pieces of parchment paper, small pieces of parchment. I cut them like that. I put one on the bottom here. I snap the sleeve over it. You can kind of see that how it's meant to be. The sleeve snaps in there. It makes a real tight fit, and it keeps it clean off the bottom, so it doesn't stick to the actual aluminum. And then I take the top plunger. I just wrap a little piece of parchment around it, slip it right in, and it seems to work real nice for me. Make sure it slides in and out. That's all ready for me. Then I can take the flour and just simply open it and pour it in the mold. I wish you could smell that. That was money. And a lot of people put these in arbor presses, but you don't need to do that when you're just working with flour. That really smashes the strikes and everything together. I wouldn't recommend using the arbor press with these. Arbor press does work good, however, with hash. If you're doing that pre-bagged. If you're using hash too, I'd strongly suggest that you look at our screens that we offer. They work excellent. So once you have the material in there like that, you just take the plunger, and I like to just put my body weight on it. That's really all you need. Basically what that'll do is form a nice patty like that. Then I like to take that. I take a 7 gram bag. In this case, I'm using a 7 gram 160 micron. That's what it looks like. I take that bag and I invert the bottom corners. I do this so that the extraction is going to have a round puck at the end, and it's a predetermined surface area, so I know how much actual pressure I'm going to apply to get an exact same consistent extraction each time. So that's really the whole key to it. And once I do that, I kind of slip this around here. If you're having a problem getting it around the bag, you can use parchment paper. Works really well. But you could slip it around. If you could slip it over it, fine. See how it hung up there on the edge? Take your time with it, slip the puck in. Your whole plan is to get it so it's round, the size of the puck at the bottom. Kind of see it, what it looks like. So it's really easy. If you're doing a volume of them, you can wrap the plunger as it comes out with a piece of parchment, slide inside the bag and slip it in that way. But you can see it's pretty easy to do that way because it holds all the flour together. So after we have it in there, we're going to do this in the NugSmasher Touch. Our target material PSI is 600. We're going to set the surface area by selecting the bag size here and the number of bags. You see, you can do all kinds of stuff here. And there's also a screen on this unit that you can go to. It's a master extractor screen. You can put in a flat surface area. So let's say you were doing a square, or you had a particular hash press that you liked, and it was 1.23 inches wide. Oops, sorry about that. 1.23 inches wide by 2.74 inches long. You can put those in there to get your surface area to do your extraction. So, but in this case, we're just going to go back to our home screen. We're going to use a predetermined setting, which is a 7-gram bag, which is 7-gram bag bottle textile like we have, and 600 target PSI at 205 degrees. We're going to bring the plates together. On this unit, to bring the plates together, we just simply push up on the handle. Now you have air in and out releases, these valves on this, so you can make it go slower and faster. It's good to do a practice extraction or a practice press before you go and extract, but I think we can do without on this one. I'll just tighten it up a little bit. We'll come in slow. But if you're going to be doing a lot, it's good to do a practice extraction so you can tune this in to the exact pressure that you want. See how it's going much slower now? And then on this side, you have air relief valves. So as you relief, they'll blow air off, and it just stops the pressure dead for you. So you really can maintain an exact pressure with this setup. It's really nice. And then this will show us the actual pressure that's on the unit's surface area pressure. So I fold it up like a little present like that. Stick a couple pieces of parchment in here, a piece that's folded over. Slide it between there. See how it's all held together? This unit, you could see how much it's made to do a big volume. You could put, if I was doing 7-gram bags like this, it's real easy to do 8 of them on these plates at a time. You get a nice clean extraction. It's easy to shove 8 in there and slide them around where you need them, and go ahead and do it like that. And you can just set your settings as such to do it. So this unit works that way. Also the Pro, NugSmasher Pro with a manual gauge works really good in the same fashion. So once we got it all set, I do want to go out to 120 seconds. That's my timer. 205 degrees. I'm just going to come up with the plate. See pressure starting to build here. I'm coming in on my valve here, choking down a little on it. I want to build pressure nice and slow and even. Okay, here we go. So I just reached my target. You can see how my timer is coming down. Now you're going to have to maintain pressure as this starts to extract rosin off the plate. So as material is displaced from that puck, it loses pressure. And then after the extraction stops, after the material stops being displaced, the pressure will hold. So pretty buttery, probably come up a little bit with temperature on this strain, but it looks really good. See, we're about 77 seconds left in the extraction here. And that's really how easy it is. So a lot of questions about the pre-press molds. While we're waiting for the extraction to finish, I can kind of show you those. They do come with 3 pieces. There's a butt piece here, a sleeve, and a plunger, and the plunger's tapered, as you can see. Makes it a little easier for parchment not getting stuck and whatnot. They do come in 6 different sizes. This is what we have for them. That's our pre-press mold family. So, like I said, I do prefer to use them with bubble hash. Seem to work the best that way. When I do use them with bubble hash, I do put them in a wrap. I typically put them in a wrap, then arbor press them into the shape that I'm gonna extract them as, and then I drop them in typically a bag. Typically do a 25 micron wrap, 25 or 15 micron wrap, depending on the quality of the hash. And then I put that wrap inside a 37 micron bag. So you can see as the timer's just ending here, so we'll go ahead and release the pressure from the plates. See what we got here. See, just a beautiful extraction. Terps are off the charts. Now, you could do a bunch of these. Like I said, you could do 8 of these pucks with the yields that you get. You can turn that into isolate with the machines. You could then go and put it in the decarb and make diamonds with it, all solventlessly. Hope you guys enjoyed watching extraction with the pre-press molds. Make sure you check out NugSmasher.com for all of our products. We're always putting new stuff on there all the time. We love to hear the voice of our customers, so thanks for following us and checking our stuff out.